naturally for a man, we are built to dominate and we are built to conquer.
Yeah.
What we all need to do is take a trip to Africa. No, when we take the trip to Africa and go on a safari, within the first 10 minutes of being on the safari, it explains to you what a male's purpose is on Earth. The guy says, if you look at the right, there is the buck. And it was a Malibu, right? With the buck with the horns. Motherfucker was fly, you know what I'm saying? Horns was muscles and shit, you know what I'm saying? And if you look to the left, that is the sheep. The buck, we have his way with the sheep. And all the sheep was like, hey, buck, what's popping with it? And they was all, turning around, showing their shackles and all that shit, right? And the buck had his way with the sheep. And the dude was explaining, says, that is what life is. He said, but if you look into the distance, that is another buck. Called him the young buck. One day that buck will come and challenge that buck, and then he will have his dominion over the sheep. I think this is what I say it is. Naturally, I want to dominate a woman. When I see a woman, my first thing is, as a man, and this is why I tell you that a lot of times on Oprah Winfrey, we're all lying. Everybody gets on Oprah Winfrey and they do the Oprah answer. I want a woman who's independent.
Yes.
I want a woman who can take care of herself. Oprah, I need a woman who can pull herself up out her own bootstraps, but at the same time, I feed her. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you something, man. That's crazy. Man. I want her, but I'll feed her at night. And that's all fine for the show, but in actuality, Tiger Woods should have just said, yo, I'm not ready for this.
I agree.
Right.
And because I got to dominate.
Right.
And then once women understand that, once you understand that a man naturally has that, you got to let a little bit of the steam off. Like, just let him go to the strip. Let him have some kind of fantasy, because
I agree with that.
Because if he doesn't have that, it's hard, man. Because to have a ding, a ling, it's hard to explain what this is. You have to understand as a woman that most men are that way, and most men, when they want to get you, they lie about how they really are.
Right.
And if you can get that,
but it feels good. It feels good.
I would use the word facade.
No, but you know what? Sometimes a little lie is okay to make your woman happy.
It is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm dating someone now. And
damn, I'm out.
All right.
I was doing all of this for. Just like how you knee-jerk, a man breaks. I'm gonna tell you how a man break. I'm sitting there with Carmina. It's my girl, right? And she just goes, we watching TV. Johnny Mac is so funny.
That look.
Funny like what? I'm just saying it's funny. Huh. Why the fuck you sitting here thinking about Johnny Mac when you sitting here with your man? What the fuck is funny? I thought you said I was the only one to make you laugh. How about you want to suck Johnny Mac funny dick? I mean, what the fuck? How about I go get my funny gun, put my funny bullets in it, and shoot you and Johnny Mac in the funny head? Knock, knock, who's there? That's the way we are.
But that's the type of shit that turns me off so much that I want to leave. I need a man to be like.
That's the nature of a man.
Nah, that's bullshit. I need a man to be like, oh, you know what? He's funny as shit, baby. Wasn't he funny as hell earlier? We was cracking up laughing at him. That I need a secure man like that.
I want my man to be secure,
but I can't deal with that. I can't. Shit, I'll leave. I'll walk out and leave.
I don't like him too possessive.
Right.
But I need to know that I actually want my man to like let me know where the boundaries are. Because you know what? I'll step over the boundary. So I'm gonna go and I need you to set them, because if you don't
you need somebody to hold you under your arm a little tight.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I like a man. I like to feel like I'm with a man, and that is what really.
You looking at him, so I can poke your eyes out. Oh my God, let me suck your.
That's speaking to Jamie's point about the buck and
I think it's a
men aren't territorial.
You guys, but if y'all was beautiful in Des Moines, Iowa, and you said, "Oh, I think Chris Brown's sexy," I'm fine, cool, fuck it. You ain't gonna never meet him.
Oh shit!
Right. You in Des Moines, Iowa? Right. You might see that nigga the book signing, but we're gonna be way in the back. And when I do get the tickets, we sitting in row Z. You'll never meet him, right?
Right.
Problem is in L.A. Let's get focused. You riding with your girl, she say, ooh, I think Chris Brown's so sexy. You at the stoplight. Chris Brown pulls up in a convertible fuck machine.
Right.
And she said, oh my God, that Chris Brown. And the next thing you know, so it makes it tougher in this business. That's why when you talked about the Kanye thing and you said moments, I've always said this. I think L.A. and Hollywood and what we do is it's a lot of times it's about moments because we do everything sped up. You guys probably did in 2 years what the average couple does in a lifetime.
Right.
We went to Paris. We went to here.
Right.
We went to and every single day it was something. It's hard to keep that up. It's almost like doing ecstasy. You know why you like ecstasy? Because it opens up this liquid in your head. What's it called? The serotonin. And it's just hitting it, and it's just great. It's great, but you can't sustain it.
Right.
So it's a tough go, especially for you girls. Like you said, I can't stand that shit. Motherfucker crying like a
little
bitch.
Yeah,
I'm out.
You can't have that.
And you know why you feel that way?
Because I'm fucking hot and I'm young and I don't need to sit around to that shit.
Old and
Amber
fat.
Rose in the building right now.
I worked 10 years
Louis,
with
this
now I
is
have,
ridiculous.
Can I-
and now
Wait,
she's half naked and she has a show on VH1.
She's putting in work.
Can I elaborate on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I never wanted to be famous. It just happened to me.
Wow.
I never.
I guess she told your black
I
ass.
never-
Stinking
But
black
my whole
ass.
thing is, I was with somebody that I loved very much, and we were out. And then, while we were out, people would be like, oh, Kanye, I love you, but can you just snap this picture of me and Amber Rose real quick?
Ouch!
Whoa.
And it wasn't me.
I'm
but
just telling you from a man's perspective.
Well, you think?
Yeah.
But it was the fact that you were with Kanye West, not you. If you were walking by yourself,
oh
people
my
would done
goodness,
that.
Hold on a
Louis.
second. She was with. Hold on a second.
No, don't justify it, because she was standing next to him, and he was the celebrity, and now she's going to ride off this first.
But
she
she
said,
was
I
the
was in love with
attraction.
him for 2 years, but now you're going to use him. That's
I
just
just don't
not
agree with
fair.
your tone.
He put his work in, and I think you should step back and put your work in. And I think America exploits everybody, especially you ladies, because you're half naked, and that's just not fair.
Okay.
Where do I
okay.
get in the neck?
Well, the virgin.
I'll elaborate on that
Yes,
also.
please.
Number one, me and Kanye were in a very committed relationship.
I guess she told your black ass.
When I was out with Kanye, I became famous. He was with a girl for 6 years that he was gonna marry. What's her name again?
Oh! Foxxhole Radio is going down.
Wait a minute, she didn't go around saying she like other women and all that.
Let me tell you
I'm gonna say it like
my
this.
sexual preference has nothing to do with my celebrity.
You're selling it. They're selling it, and that's
This
part
is
of
who
it.
I am.
Sex sales.
Hey, as a matter of fact, she's on the Foxxhole.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it to you this way. I'm gonna put it in a perspective. Can I give you my perspective?
Yeah, go ahead.
And when I write my book, that bitch is gonna be long as War and Peace. I'm gonna tell you why. You have to understand this. The reason I get up and go to work is for what?
Bitches.
For girls?
Money.
Because you love it.
Not
Love
money.
it.
Because you
Passion.
love it.
Women.
No, it's for the admiration of women. Not that I have to sleep with every one of you. It has nothing to do with it. The smile of a woman, from the woman in the hood all the way to the White House. That's the only reason. The byproduct is money, fame. If tomorrow they said tomatoes is what every woman in the world loves, you can best believe I would dig up all them fucking avocados at my house and plant tomato trees. And I would do a video viral and show me growing my tomatoes.
That's true.
Listen, here's what it is. Oh, of
Women,
course.
women.
Listen,
Driving
and for
force.
guys like this, and for guys like myself, I was not Boris Kojo. I was not Denzel Washington.
Sure wasn't.
Should I be upset with
I'm
him?
agreeing with you.
Yeah, you were
I'm
Jerry
agreeing with your
Brown.
point. I'm agreeing with your point.
I wasn't that dude. But the one thing I had though, I had gab like a motherfucker.
Jokes.
I had jokes like a motherfucker. My jokes would literally help me make love to the girl, because she'd be like, "Oh, Jamie, you so oh, Jamie." Oh my goodness. I could do a little lightweight singing. You know what I'm saying? But the only reason we do anything that we do as a man is for the admiration of women. Meaning, the second book I'm going to write is called I'm Rich, You Fly, Let's Kick It. Cause that's how it is. We guys like guys like me. I've always been around pretty girls. Like I've always talked to pretty. It ain't never been